I didn't realize it was a break room at first. I had been walking for what felt like hours. The same yellow walls, the same stained carpet, the same hum pressing against my skull like it wanted in. My thoughts had started looping. I kept forgetting what I'd just remembered. I think that's when it appeared. A doorway where there hadn't been one. Fluorescent light spilled out, warmer than the halls, softer somehow. Above the door, a crooked sign read, "Break Room." Inside was normal, painfully normal. 2 vending machines against the far wall, a microwave on a counter, a small round table with plastic chairs, a bulletin board cluttered with notes, most of them handwritten. The air smelled faintly of coffee and something stale, like old bread. I almost cried. I don't remember sitting down, but I must have, because the next thing I noticed was how tired I felt. Not physically, deeper than that. Like something had been holding me upright and finally let go. That's when I noticed the vending machines didn't have prices. Instead of numbers, the buttons were labeled. 1 memory, a name, 10 minutes, a face you love. I laughed, a short, sharp sound. Stress does that, makes jokes out of threats. On the bulletin board, a yellowed sticky note read, "Don't use the microwave twice." Another, written shakier, "They watch when you eat." There were others, layered over each other like they'd been replaced and rewritten dozens of times. If you forget why you're here, you stayed too long. Hunger means it's working. Don't sit in the corner chair. I checked the corner chair. It looked identical to the others. That bothered me more than if it hadn't. My stomach twisted. I couldn't remember the last time I'd eaten. I couldn't remember if hunger felt like this before. I pressed a vending machine button at random. The machine whirred. Something dropped. A bag of crackers. As I picked it up, a memory slipped away so smoothly I didn't even notice it first. Just a small absence. Like walking into a room and forgetting why you went there. I sat and ate slowly. The crackers tasted like nothing. The hunger faded anyway. That's when I realized I couldn't remember my sister's face. I knew I had one. I knew I loved her. But the details were gone. Eyes, hair, the way she smiled. Reduced to a fact instead of a feeling. I panicked then, stood too fast. The chair scraped loudly against the floor, and the lights flickered. Something shifted behind the walls. I didn't see anything. That was worse. The microwave beeped. I don't remember putting something inside it, but it was running. The timer hit 0, and the door swung open on its own. Inside was a neatly wrapped meal on a paper plate. Comfort food, the kind my mother used to make. That memory hurt to hold. I didn't want to lose it. On the microwave door, someone had scratched into the plastic. Second use finalizes the exchange. I stepped back. The bulletin board rustled softly, though there was no airflow. A new note hadn't been there before. You're doing fine. The reassurance felt practiced. I checked the exit. The doorway I'd come through was still there, but the hallway beyond looked longer, dimmer, like it had aged while I wasn't looking. I tried to remember my last name. It came back after a delay, like a file pulled from deep storage. That scared me more than forgetting. I pressed another vending machine button. 10 minutes. The machine accepted it. The clocks in the room, I hadn't noticed them before, all jumped forward at once. 10 minutes vanished. I didn't feel different. That was the point, I think. I started to understand. This place wasn't feeding people. It was maintaining them. Shaving off pieces that weren't necessary. Smoothing panic. Reducing resistance. making you easier to keep. A rest stop, not an escape. I grabbed a marker from the counter and added my own note to the board, my hand shaking. Don't trade names. As soon as I stepped away, the ink faded slightly. Not erased, just deprioritized. The hunger came back harder. I stood in the doorway, staring down the endless hallway, trying to remember why leaving mattered. The reason felt thin, abstract. Behind me, the microwave door slowly closed by itself. Somewhere inside the walls, something shifted again, closer this time, like it approved. I don't know how long I stood there. Eventually, I stepped back into the hall. The door closed behind me with a soft click. I walked. I forgot. But sometimes, when the hum gets louder, I feel hungry. And I know there's somewhere I could rest.